ba sa inibig o kung saan iiba ang
Sa
daigdig?
tunggalian ng pag-ibig, kanino ba hahalik? Sa umibig ba o inibig? Mas mabuti munang tumahimik.
Ako na lang,
Ako na lang,
ako na lang
ako na lang
ang iyong pipiliin.
Paano sasabihin?
Ako na lang,
Ako na lang,
ako na lang
ako na lang.
ngalan kong babanggitin, yan ang pag-ibig natin. Punuin niya ang mundo ng pag-ibig na totoo. May manalo man o matalo, iibig at iibig pa din ako. Yan ang totoo. Ako na lang, ako na lang ang iyong pipiliin. Paano sasabihin? Ako na lang, ako na lang ngalan kong babanggitin, ngalan kong babanggitin, ngalan kong babanggitin. Yan ang pag-ibig natin. Ako na lang. Sa tunggalian ng pag-ibig, ang puso ba'y pipintig? Doon ba sa inibig?
Nagsimula tayong dalawa, bigla na lang naging isa. Sa pangako tayong nagmumula, walang wakas ating tadhana. Nagsimula tayong naghahanap, hanggang hinahanap ay nalasap. Ngayong dambana ay nilalandas, tutunguhin pag-ibig na wagas. Saksi ang Diyos, saksi ang araw at buwan, saksi ang tubig at bulkan. Tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal. naghahanap hanggang hinahanap ay nalasap. Ngayong dambana ay nilalandas, tutunguhin pag-ibig na wakas. Saksi ang Diyos, saksi ang araw at buwan, saksi ang tubig at bulkan. Tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal. Hindi magpapago, hindi ka iiwan. Landas natin kung paano sinimulan. Pag-ibig natin sinain, kailanman paghiwalayin lamang ng kamatayan. Saksi ang Diyos, saksi ang araw at buwan, saksi ang tubig at bulkan. Tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal.
Three, two, one, go.
Yun! Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to our Pagpag Forum for the episode 7 of our WLWS2 Season 2. Salamat po sapagkat nandyan kayo para samahan kami ngayong gabi. And we are very fortunate because alam nyo po ngayon medyo ECQ. Di ba, we find blessing in situations like this na sabi nga natin ECQ pero nasa bahay po tayong lahat para mapanood ang Why Love Why. Kaya thank you po sa lahat ng tumutok ngayong gabi sa ating pong episode 7 at sa Pagpag Forum. Why don't you guys share this live sa ating pong mga social media accounts, sa ating mga GC, ayan, yung mga friends natin na gusto pong manood. Ayan, share nyo naman to guys. So, hello sa 14,000 viewers natin. Yan, kay JP Kagiwa na kanina pa, kay GST First TV channel, yan po yung suki natin. Talagang nagbibigay yan talaga ng paayuda, di ba? Kay Pauline Peralta, hello. Kay MU, kanina pa siya sa episode 7 pala, nandiyan na siya. Ayan, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And let me introduce to you my co-host for tonight. Nakita po natin siya sa last week's episode at syempre, marami siyang na-impart na learning sa atin. Let us all welcome our co-host for tonight, Miss Chrissy Porescova.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Pagpag Forum Live. So, thank you very much for watching episode 7 on our second season. So, it's an honor for me to be co-hosting with my boss, Vince Tanyada. Thank you very much. And I hope you'll tune in and listen to our interesting topics for tonight. So thank you very much, Attorney Vince.
Ayan, Chrissy, nanonood si Jomar Rosario. Andyan siya.
Hi.
Ayan.
Hello, Jomar. Thank you. And advance happy birthday for tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Wow, happy birthday.
Ayan. So, introduce muna natin, syempre, yung panel natin tonight. yung mga nagagwapuhan at nagagandahan nating mga bisita. At syempre, napanood nyo sila kanina sa ating episode 7. Pero guys, i-remind ko lang kayong lahat please comment down below sa kahit anong gusto nyong tanungin, sasagutin natin. And of course, to our friends, most especially to our foreign friends, as I told you last week and the weeks before, that we are actually encountering a lot of financial problems, most especially now that we are age restricted and because of our ad suitability. And that is the reason why I'm actually knocking into your kind hearts to please, you will see below yung chat natin sa baba that there is a dollar sign, and you can actually click that and you can donate whatever, no? Kahit magkano pa yan, mag-donate kayo, and that will be for the future episodes of our Why Love Why Season 2. Hello, ayan, kay Pau C. Villar. Ayan, happy birthday daw kay Jomar. Ayan.
Hi,
Hello.
Pao. Hello.
Sorry, kami ni Chrissy kailangan mag-mute yung isa kasi kami pa yung nag-co-host di ba? Magkalapit kasi kami. But anyway, I'd like to introduce to you first yung atin na mga bisita na nandito, but we will begin with our good friend here, Miss OJRC Askelly.
Hello. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Alam niyo guys, maraming salamat kasi hanggang ngayon kasama namin kayo and nararamdaman namin yung painit na pagsuporta ninyong lahat sa Why Love Why Season 2. Diba? Sabi namin last week that we are just starting. O diba? Naloka kayo. Talagang maloloka pa kayo sa mga darating pang mga linggo. Kaya ngayon, pag-usapan na muna natin yung mga naganap sa episode na ito. Alam ko marami kayong katanungan sa akin, kay Chloe, and of course, kay Benjo at Emil. And of course, kung gusto niya rin tanungin kung bakit gano'n kalikot ang utak ng nagsulat ng series na ito, pwede rin. Tanungin ninyo, okay? Sama-sama tayo. Guys, please help us. Share nyo naman to, yun na lang. Kung hindi kayo makakapag-donate, i-share nyo na lang. Diba? Nood lang. Ambag-ambag din. Oo. Share nyo to. Copy nyo yung link, share nyo sa Facebook nyo, sa Twitter. Ayan, para naman mas marami tayong magkakasama ngayong gabi, diba? Ayan. Good evening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the woman of the hour in this episode. My gosh, grabe pressure sa'yo ngayon. Let me introduce to you Miss Carla Lim.
Hi, guys! Pinalakpakan din yung sarili, di ba? Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Sana ay hindi tayo dumating sa punto na ipapakulam nyo na ako. Guys, please lang, magunos dili kayo. Ako lang to, guys.
Ikaw na naman nga. Yun na nga, ikaw lang eh.
Ayun na, ako lang to. Charot. Guys, please share this Pagpag Forum na ko. Marami-rami tayong pag-uusapan na mainit-init pa, guys. Sayang naman kung hindi mapapanood ng iba, di ba? So, please share. Ayan. Thank you guys for coming.
All right. Thank you, Carla. To Paritosh Singhal, he said, please correct the English sub waiting for your fixing this problem. Yes, we are actually fixing the problem right now. You will maybe you will see the English sub and the other languages subtitle in 30 minutes. We just had a problem with the technical aspect of it, but we are very complete with our English and the other languages subtitle. So you will see that a little later. We are fixing the problem right now. Our technical team is working now with the subtitles. So please stand by with that. And I'd like to say hello to Carol Nadal, my friend, to Friendship Stops, Obrigado Brazil, and Erish Colim Bautista. Si Erish ba to? Si Erish
Si Erish
to, no?
po yan.
Ayun ka,
Meow.
Erish. Kala ko kasi. And of course, our good friend Donald Butts is here. Donald, welcome. we miss you. Though you were here last week, and I hope you enjoyed the episode a while ago. There were like a lot of people, in fact, commenting in our episode, seventh episode, and they said they want to quit watching Why Love Why because of the girl antagonist. Guys, let me share to you this very good there is always virtue in patience, and you just have to be patient. You just have to bear with us because you will see later on the goodness of it, why we are introducing her character, and this is really to test the relationship of Benjo and Emil. Don't worry, we will give you a good show. So please bear with us. Chrissy, what can you say about that? About Carla's character and why is she introduced?
Yes, I'd like to ask Carla, like, do you ever regret accepting this role? Being what's this? Ginajudge ka ng public ngayon with regard to your role. How affected are you when it comes to this role that you are being Chloe in the series?
Actually, Miss Christy, it's the other way around. Sobrang kinikilig ako kapag meron akong nakikitang mga hate comments. Baliktaran. So,
Yes,
parang,
yes.
ewan ko, parang,
That's true.
kasi parang kung ako, viewer din ako, and may makita akong ganong character, nakakagigil naman talaga. And,
Yes, that's true.
ayun, ibig sabihin, nadadali sila sa story. Hindi lang siya basta dumaraan sa kanila, but dumasama sila
Yes,
sa journey, right? So,
that's true.
yeah, so I'm grateful. Kahit na ganon, of course, natatawa ako, pero at the same time, please, kagaya na sabi ni Direk, please bear with us. Merong development na mangyayari, so please stay with us sa journey na to.
Yes. Direct?
Thank you, Carla. We have some friends here. Paul Patayan, he said, please give us good ending. Don't worry, we will give you that one. To Donald Butts, I would never leave watching this series. It's one of the best. Thank you, Donald. Thank you. To MU True, the story will if you keep
understand the
we will
story, I
understand
think.
it if you will keep watching until the last episode. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi to Angeli Hemarino, to Bam Gorospe. Si ano ba to?
Si Kyle, yes. Hello!
Hello!
Ayan. MU, ayan. Mysterious Chloe. Paul Patayan.
Yes.
Carla, bakit? Ayan. Bakit nga naman, Carla? To Angeli Himarino and to Rainier, biglang awa. Gwapo po ni Carl and ang galing ng acting. Kudos everyone. Ayan. Caroline Nadal said, it means effective si Carla mag-portray ng role. Ayan.
Wow.
Thank you, Carol. Of course, we will now introduce our love team for Why Love Why. They are they have lots of fans here waiting for them, and we are very happy that they are here tonight. Of course, they will shed light to the problem na binigay ni Carla. Grabe yung problema binigay mo sa amin, Carla. Talaga nakakabwisit ka. But let us first welcome our good friend, Carl Adaron.
Yes, hello everyone. Hello sa ating mga viewers dyan. Again guys, ito na naman, Saturday na naman at bagong episode naman ang nakita natin at natunghayan. And guys, stay lang kayo dyan sa ating Pagpag Forum guys at i-share nyo to sa inyong mga friends guys. Kung may mga questions kayo, sabi nga kanina, itanong nyo yan. And ewan ko kung matatawag pa bang love team ang Benjo at Emil Talagang maraming naiinis nga dahil nga dito sa Ronnie Carla. Pero guys, panoorin nyo pa po mga parating na episode nako. Tsaka kung gusto nyo magtanong para may ma-idea kayo. Yan. Enjoy guys, enjoy.
Yeah. Chrissy, go ahead.
Okay. Let me introduce to you. Hindi makukompleto ang love team if wala dito ang the dashing and most talented, Mr. John Ray Rivas. Ang pogi, grabe. Hello, John Ray.
Ayan, narinig ba ako? Ayan.
Yes.
Hello guys, what's up? Thank you po for supporting My Love Bayan, and I hope that you will still continue to support us hanggang sa pinaka-last na episode kasi marami pa pong pasabog. Kung ngayon naiinis na kayo, paano pa yung mga susunod na episodes? And of course, our international viewers out there, thank you very much for supporting us, and we really need some of your support by sending what do you call that, the dollar sign below.
Yes.
There is a super chat there, so we are imploring your indulgence, to
Super chat, super chat.
super chat. Yeah, so thank you guys. Just wait for the story to unfold para naman makita ninyo talaga kung worth it ba tong Why Love Why Season 2.
Tsaka ano ba kayo? Bakit kayo aalis? Maganda nga yun yung mga puro patakas na pag-i-inlove-inlove ng dalawa, di ba? Kasi kung mahuhuli sila, yun yung exciting doon. Ano ba kayo?
Yes,
Tsaka
diba?
usually, pagka galit ang isang tao, like si Emil, di ba? Galit na galit siya. Mas may ginagawa yan para mapagselos niya yung babae na yan.
Babae.
Hayaan nyo, ako bahala sa inyo. Yung babae na yan, i-shoot natin sa basurahan yan. Tsaka, yun ang di ba? Parang nagtataka ba kayo bakit si Emil? Everyone is actually asking, why is Emil doing that on the first day of Kaiska? Like, he was trying to seduce Benjo. That's actually premeditated. He planned that for Kaiska and for Chloe to see. No, so maybe that is premeditated, and he succeeded because that was a hot scene, ladies and gentlemen. Do you believe so? That was a very hot scene when we ended
Yes.
that cliffhanger towards the end of the series. That was a hot scene. If you believe that's a hot scene, please tweet using hashtag YLoveYS2 EP7. YLoveYS2 EP7. And if you believe that was a hot scene, please press 1 in the comment down below, or you can share your thoughts about it. Chrissy, what can you say about the ending, the cliffhanger of that episode?
That was such a thrill because there was nothing like that in the previous episodes. That's why I'm sure the fans are looking forward to that and they're asking for that. So it was great timing. Now, Vince, I would like to ask John Ray a question. Since our episode always entails a moral lesson, what do you think is the moral lesson that is taken in this episode tonight?
Moral lessons for me, siguro. Can you please mute?
Ay, sorry po. Sorry po.
Okay lang. Sorry guys, we're in the same room. That's why we cannot talk ng sabay-sabay talaga. Kami tatlo
Plastic
ni Direk
tayo yung
Vince.
magkasama dyan.
Oo. Ganun talaga. So, I mean, the moral lesson siguro ng story ng episode 7 is analyze mo muna lahat before taking actions. Kasi you really need to think before doing actions. Kasi parang sa internet, think before you click. Pero this time, sa buhay nila, Benj at Emil, kailangan ina-assess muna bago sila gumawa ng mga bagay-bagay. And of course, Sky is the new character there. That's why may inaantay lang siguro ni Benjo na gumawa ng mga bagay-bagay bago sila mag-react sa mga situation. Kasi si Emil medyo aggressive siya, si Emil medyo hindi nag-iisip eh. But Benjo, siguro I think for me, as an actor playing Benjo itself, I mean, I want Benjo to analyze things first before he do such things na kasi mahirap na pagsisiyan eh. I think that's the most important lesson of this episode.
Okay, thank you very much. Vince, meron kang tanong pa sa kasama natin dito, please?
Yeah, thank you, Benjo. There are a lot of comments here. Thank you sa mga nag-1 ha. sina Angeli, sina Denise, sina Paul, sina MU, sina John Kian, sina Chris Segne, ayan. Donald Butts, thank you, Jomar Rosario. MU said the viewers will exercise their minds to think. Yeah,
Yes.
and Segne said kainis si Chloe. O, nainis din naman ako kay Chloe. Nainis din ako kay Chloe. MU, wag pabugso-bugso, kais ka. Okay. BL Haven, sorry for being a bit late. I was fixing sub timing. Yeah, so si BL Haven, can you give him the link? We are now done with our subtitles. So guys, our international friends, you can check out our English subtitle and the rest of the 16 international subtitles. And we are doing this for all of you. We want you to have fun, and we want you to understand our series in your own language. And we are really indebted to you for watching our series. And you guys, why don't you share the link of our 7th episode? Hi, Kristen B. Hi, 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 hi.
Yeah.
Hi. So I'd like to introduce to you our other. Wala pa pala siya. Okay, so for our international friends, I'd like to repeat that we have a super chat below. You can just click our dollar button and you can just share your donation to us, and we will really appreciate your
You can share
help.
your riches to us. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd like to ask Miss OJ.
Yeah.
Because Miss OJ, I know that this is not your episode. Were you in the episode a while ago?
Yeah, I was in the episode. I saw Pads while talking to Wena's picture frame, and he
And
was
it was a
crying.
very dramatic scene.
Yeah, and
What?
I really felt the loneliness that he is experiencing. I really felt the pain because loss is a different kind of pain. Missing
Yeah.
someone in heaven is a different kind of pain. And as a friend, maybe I should do something. Maybe I should bond him. So somehow
So
he could
are
forget.
we really? Am I hearing it right? Friendship?
Yeah, because I guess that very strong foundation, friendship. Oh, yeah, we're just friends. I'm not.
Let me ask you this: is he really the type your type of guy? I mean, Pads,
Um,
knowing that he is your childhood friend, and that you've been together for like several decades already, and you know him, you've been friends, and you're
yeah,
friends, you're still friends.
yeah, we're
Um,
still friends. Yeah.
yeah. Is he your type of guy, Kelly?
Actually, I don't set any standards for boyfriend. I just whoever is who is willing to love me, then I will be willing to reciprocate. I'm tired of chasing
Looking for a
love.
guy,
Yeah,
waiting
looking
for
for
the
a guy.
right
I'm
guy.
waiting
Oh,
for the right guy. Why don't just go
it
with
will
the
just
flow?
happen.
Yeah, it will just happen. Eventually, if we are not forcing things to happen,
Mm.
it will happen wonderfully.
Yeah. Let me ask you now, as OJ,
Yeah.
have you experienced being in love with a friend in the past?
Yeah. Yeah. I did. Okay. Yeah. I've been in love with a friend, and
Uh,
what happened then was I think everyone was right that if you stay just being friends, your relationship will last long. But if we push to be together and be something higher
More
than
than that.
being friend, more than
Being
being
friends.
friends, I
Uh,
think we will just be destroyed by our
yeah. So
own
the
doing.
moral of the story is you don't force things; it will just happen.
Yeah, it will just happen. So
Yeah.
if you want to see more of Kelly and Tad, you may send 250 pesos in the super chat.
For
Yeah,
our
but
breakfast.
yeah, for our breakfast tomorrow, yeah,
Yeah.
we will just order tapsilog, long silog.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, to our friends in the US, you know what? Tapsilog is a very delicious breakfast. That's a Filipino breakfast. We will send you some. If we send you some breakfast, Filipino breakfast, oh my goodness, you will forget your name. Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Miss Kelly.
Yeah.
We have a resource person now who will tell us more about what we have seen a while ago. Considering
Wow.
that Chrissy and I are hosting the show, so we will have him as our resource person, and he will comment a lot about issues that we have seen a while ago, most especially about LGBTQ issues. Let me introduce to you our good friend Louis.
Hi. Sorry I'm late, but I was actually doing the subtitles because as you know, doing the subtitles we have to do the timing, and the file that we were working on the subtitles with was actually the draft of the final episode that you saw tonight. So we added a few more scenes for you to see in the previous part. So we had to redo the timing. So I had to do that before the Pagpag Forum, and I know that's very important to our international fans there out there, so they can understand and basically join us in the discussion, or basically get to know the gist of the whole story. I did the English version, but it will take about a little bit more time to do the international languages. But I promise you tonight that all the 16 languages will be in. But for now, for those who are waiting for the subs, the English subs is working just fine. It is now timed perfectly with our episode tonight. So thank you very much, and I welcome you I tonight in this Pagpag Forum. This is the seventh Pagpag Forum for this season, and as you can see, we have traveled a lot. We have seen a lot, different facets,
Places. Yes.
different
Places.
faces, or different variations of the story of the LGBT community. As we said, we want to be very inclusive of all the issues that we are all experiencing. So while this is getting to be more up close and personal to the stories of Benjo and Emil, and of course Chloe, and the main characters that are in the immediate circle, that you can see the main characters that are in the OBB, or the new OBB. We get to see more of their struggles, their heartaches, their triumphs. Yes, we also will show you the triumphs of each and every individual. So just watch out,
Yes.
because each and every episode will give you a different flavor, and not just only on Benjo and Emil and Chloe, but also watch out for Kelly and Pads and all the rest of the characters.
Thank you, Louis. Louis, being a resource person for tonight and
Uh-huh.
not hosting our show tonight,
Mm.
taking your place. Um, I'd like to ask you to please share to our audience what is it like to be a pansexual, and how difficult is it to find a boyfriend or a partner when it comes
Um,
to finding a relationship.
Okay. In the context of the Philippine society, it's actually is very hard, because people, or the society itself, the community, grew up with only two labels. There's the straight, and then there's the bakla,
Gay.
or the
Yes.
gay people. Of course, they differentiate the gay people as um, the gay men and the lesbians, but considering there are now a lot more labels, as you can see in the LGBTQ, there's a lot more letters there. And even the people in the community cannot even understand what those labels are. But if we look at the context of each and every of those letters or each of those definitions, we get to finally realize that as much as the Western, this is actually a Western concept. I believe that this is a Western concept that the young now, or the I don't want to actually say that the learned or the intellectuals are very much into or believes that they have to label themselves, because as a community we want normalcy, or we want to be called normal, or we want to be seen as just an ordinary person who's falling in love. But in the context of being, in the context of your question, being a pansexual is actually just uh, putting aside gender, but looking into your innermost feeling, because you look,
Yes.
you love, or you are sexually attracted to anyone who actually is um physically, not only physically but basically mentally attracted to you. I do not just define myself as a pansexual. I also basically define myself as a sapiosexual. That's another term there. There's a letter S. So it's not in the LGBTQ,
Okay.
it's probably in the
Okay.
plus. A sapiosexual is those that are attracted to people who are intellectually inclined, or people who have brains. I'm not saying that people are, I don't want to label people
So are
as
you
stupid or
attracted to
not,
me?
because there are
So
multiple
are you attracted to
intelligences.
me?
Pero may iba-iba kasing
Hindi mo
definition ng
sinasagot. So are you attracted
intellectualism
to me?
to direct. Direct, you're very intelligent, but considering I'm not very, as you might have noticed, I lose interest with people who I'm very close with, especially because I consider them as family. Even those who are my crushes, because as a Libra, I get easily attracted to people, maybe because I am attracted to the idea of love or falling in love rather than the idea of being in love itself. So it's very hard. But as a pansexual, it's not that hard to actually go into a relationship, but it's actually hard to distinguish if you're really in love or you're just physically attracted to a person. But
Thank you.
yun.
Yeah, thank you, BL Haven or Louis. But I'd like to say hello to our friends, JP Dresser. Yeah, you're late, but welcome. Mark Kenneth, ang gwapo pala ni Vincent. Salamat po. Marina Perez, hello. Go ahead and binge watch our episodes. We are now on the 7th episode. I hope you're enjoying watching our humble BL series. I'd like to say hello and welcome back to Dorian McPhee. Dorian, we miss you. Yeah, you need a lot of catching up to do. So more catching up for our episodes, I guess 2 to 7, because I remember you were here only for the first episode. And Donald is still, as he said, as a music educator, this series also helps me to help understand children and make their life successful. Thank you, Donald, for sharing that. JP, yeah, late na nga ako, Direct V. Yan. Bernadette Maitan from Camarines Norte, my greatest fan in Daet. Hi, Bernadette. She also did production work for us. And Show and Tell PH, ayan, message retracted. Mark Sabihon. Yan, Mark Sabihon. Hi, guys. Thank you. Chrissy, go ahead with your question to OJ.
Yes, Miss OJ. Hello, my dear friend. I have a question for you. Hi.
Okay. Where's the question?
Coming. Hello.
Hello! Good morning!
OJ, good morning. OJ, I encountered someone in my live stream earlier, and Vince was also here, and like she was interested in applying for an acting job as a transgendered woman because she's a transgendered woman. Now she was commenting that she was afraid that she could be ridiculed. She was afraid of that stigma with what we see in the mainstream showbiz on how trans women or gay people are being treated as being ridiculed and being laughed at all the time. Diba? Para siyang ginagawang circus.
Yes.
Ginagawa tayong katatawanan. So what can you say about your experience with Phil Stagers, with you acting naturally as a comedian there? Have you ever felt ridiculed in a way when you are as an actress in a Phil Stagers?
Actually, when I was starting with my acting career, I started as a man. So, few years back, 7 years, 10 years ago, I am portraying roles. Um, mga roles ng mga lalaki. And then slowly I became a trans woman. I think the advantage that we actors have is that we have the liberty to choose whether how we are going to represent the community. Because it's not just the responsibility of the director to tell you what to do. It is also your responsibility as an actor to do the representation good, that it will not look bad and you will not be ridiculed. Because you know what? If you allow yourself to be disrespected in that series or in a film or in a commercial or any medium, you are allowing the community to be disrespected as well. So if you felt that you cannot do it, that if you felt that you could be disrespected, then do something about it. The fact that you are there, you have a voice, you have the opportunity to change things, to make it better, not just for you but for everyone in the community. And you know that I guess is the best thing here in the Philippine stagers, because we have the liberty, and this is a very democratic film company wherein you can say your thoughts and we can have it on discussion and make things better.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Kelly. I have another question for everybody. What is your opinion about gays and LGBT people being ridiculed in mainstream showbiz? Like, do you think this could ever be corrected, or this is part of our culture already that we just can't do anything about it and we just allow it to happen because this has been what we have been used to? Carla, please. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello po.
Okay, okay. My question again. I'm sorry it was quick, but my question is, what is your opinion about us tolerating people in mainstream showbiz for gays and LGBT people to be ridiculed? And do you think that it could ever be prevented with the kind of show business that we have in our country?
Miss Christy, I believe that time will come na people will accept this community. Um, Naniniwala rin ako na hindi dapat yun tinotolerate because they're also people, human, na merong feelings. And ano ba? How can I say this ba?
Just like Carla, just like imagine, like we are watching Super Tekla na yung the kind of interaction that they have in hosting, yung parang they ridicule, ginagawang katatawanan, they make them look funny because it's entertaining for that value. What do you think about that? It's just to promote that kind of entertainment where people are ridiculed.
You mean, Miss Chrissy, parang ginagawa nilang
Katatawanan, yeah.
yung
Kasi-
sarili nila.
Not necessarily sarili nila, the production itself, like that.
I would like to answer.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
We cannot hear you.
I'm sorry. Again. I mean, the production houses, yung mga network siguro, kailangan nilang tumingin beyond the gender. Beyond sa kung anong meron gender ang isang tao. Like for example, let's capitalize on the talent of the person, not the gender. I guess if the people na LGBTQ ay may talent and a capacity to act on this or to go and to alam mo yon magkaroon ng isang uh, pagkakataon na magkaroon ng isang acting career or kahit na whatever, kahit pa yan magpatawa or let's give them a chance kasi they deserved it because they are also human. And for me, yes, ginagawang katatawanan yon like our comedians, pero maybe that's their strength, maybe that's their talent, and they are innate talent at giving people smiles or giving people making them happy. Maybe with that sense, pero I guess nakakatawa lang kasi let's not forget na ang mga comedian may mga babae din. Hindi lang naman sila part ng LGBTQ. Nandiyan sila Tuesday Vargas at marami pang iba na mga sila ay Idolas Alas na siguro pantay-pantay pa rin talaga. At the end of the day, ang maganda sa Phil Stagers films, actually gusto ko lang i-address yung mga taong nagbabato sa amin na we are homophobic. The company itself or the director of Phil Stagers ay homophobic. I would like to address na we are actually giving chances to everybody and we are giving binibigyan namin ng pagkakataon yung mga tao na magkaroon ng trabaho regardless of the gender. Look at Miss Chrissy, look at Miss OJ, and actually pugad na nga kami dito ng magiging kabakla na nga kami lahat dito, guys. Ginagawa niyo pa kaming let's end that. Let's end those notion. And guys, at the end of the day, we want to serve our art. And thank you very much for those who appreciate us. And for those who not, then goodbye next. Thank you.
Thank you, next.
Thank you next. Thank you next. Goodbye.
Chrissy, let me address that question. Guys, it will really take a long time before we change that perception because what we're trying to change now is the culture, the culture of our viewing audience, the public. Teka lang, papamute ko lang yung sa friend ko. Ayan. Yan, yung culture kasi ng viewing public natin, they always think that if you're gay or that if you belong to the third sex, or now because we have a wide spectrum of what we call our third sex, they're only being used as a comic relief. And what we're trying to do now with Phil Stagers, we are trying to effect a change, not only for our audience to feel that, but for ourselves. We are introducing a lot of characters. Just a few moments ago, I was asked by a friend of Chrissy if I am indeed accepting transgenders for roles as actors here in Phil Stagers. And I was very honest to say that I will only accept transgenders if they fit the role. And as a prolific writer, sometimes I also introduce characters, transgender characters in my script. And that's what you will get from a writer who is creative and who can actually find a story for them to tell. Remember that in a story, we are here to express a work of art. No? So a story. So I actually wrote a story about Chrissy. I wrote about Kelly. I wrote about our transgender friends. Not only that, I wrote about gays. I wrote about bisexuals. etc. And it's quite colorful for me to present those stories in social media. And our purpose is for us to, in a way, effect a change in the culture, to introduce to them that these people are talented, that they are not only here for comic relief, that we can use them for dramatic parts. And we have seen that Kelly did that for our first season. She was not only a comic relief, she was actually a very important part of the story. So this is actually a challenge not only to the audience but to the creators, to our content creators, for them to realize that our transgenders, they have a story to tell. So as transgender, as a creator, we should also express, we should also create stories for them, in order for the people to understand and to see that they're also human. And we are trying to humanize them. We are trying that they are not only here for comic relief, that they are not only here to give us punchlines, but more important than that, they want to give us their part of the story. And I'd like to thank Donald Butts for the $35 gift for our breakfast tomorrow. OJ, we already have a breakfast for tomorrow.
All right, we will send you some. I hope it gets there before it gets spoiled.
Thank you, Donald.
Thank you very much,
He
Donald.
said
Thank you very
for
much.
breakfast tomorrow, and hope to see you all for breakfast next April, COVID pending. Yeah, we will just be here. We will just be here, and we will tour you around Metro Manila. Not only that,
And the
we can tour you
Philippines.
in our various locations for Why Love Why. We are very good
Yes.
friends with the people of Camarines Norte. Hello, Bernadette, and to our friends from Daet. And there, we will show you our Mayon volcano, the perfect
Yes.
cone Mayon volcano. So
Yes.
yeah, we will see you in April.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
Mr. John Ray, I'd like to ask you something. This is a very important question for you, Mr. John Ray. What can you say about Chloe trying to seduce you? Okay, as a bisexual man. I mean, I'm asking you as Benjo, as a bisexual man. Is there really such a thing as bisexual? Because there are a lot of questions now. Wala raw talagang bisexual. But is there such a thing as you mean? I mean, being in love with a man and then being I mean, sexually attracted to a woman.
Thank you for that wonderful question. I believe that the children of our future teach them well and let them be.
Princess na po po.
Hindi, kidding aside. Kasi alam napag-aralan naman natin yung SOGI, and I do believe that people exist na sa LGBTQ, kung ano man yung meaning ng LGBTQ. 'Di ba? Bisexuals are really there talaga. It's true na there are people na there are man na attracted both genders, 'di ba? Meron talaga. So, me playing as Benjo, for me, Chloe seducing me, very yucky yun sa akin, no? Pero for Benjo, I guess, yak yun kay Benjo. Pero ito na nga, ito ang nakakatawa, Direk. I would like to address some people na sinasabi nila na isang beses lang silang nagtsuktsakan, may nangyari na agad. Guys, wag kayong magmaru. Alam niyo yung maru? Marunong?
Mamaru.
Kasi wag kayong magmamamarunong na porket isang beses. Kaya nga merong mga nadidisgrasyang tao kapag nabuntis eh. Kasi isang beses lang silang nangyari, pero may nangyari na, may nagbunga na, 'di ba? So, maybe yes, Benjo was intoxicated back then, pero we don't know na kailangan talaga ni Benjo ng Kalinga Emala, hindi sila nagchuchok-tsaka ng email for 7 days. Di ba? Talagang tetelag yun. Huwag kayong mag-inaso. Kaya, let's see kung ano pang mangyayari. Yes, nangyari yun. And nandyan na nakita na natin sa episode. Let's just accept the consequences ng mga characters na inaharap nila. And let's just, kung ako sa inyo, samahan natin sila na i-unfold yung story and let's wait kung ano pa yung mangyayari. Kasi kung kayo ay more Ben Mil fans kayo and ayaw nyo si Chloe, it's okay guys. Sa huli, tayo pa rin yung magwawagi. Okay? Pero
Yes.
let's see. Di tayo sure kasi
Di
si
ka
Chloe.
sure. Charot.
Di tayo sure kasi si Chloe nandyan pa, di ba? Ikaw, Car, ano masasabi mo, Car?
Yun. Ayun nga, sa side lang yung email, syempre, dito sa episode na to talagang sobrang hirap na hirap si email, di ba? Kasi siguro yung last episode, yung galit na talagang sinigawan niya ito nga si Chloe dahil nga ito syempre may nadamay na naman sa pagmamahalan sa problema which is yung bata na talagang syempre kahit ako personally sobrang sakit sa akin eh. Kahit di lang sa partner, pati sa madadamay pa. Di ba? And kanina, talagang sobrang challenging kay Emil, pero nakita nyo yun yung kailangan ni Emil na i-push yung sarili niya na para mapagtibay pa yung pagmamahal nila. At nakita naman ni Emil yun kay Benjo na
Uy,
talagang
pero hindi
niya
daw,
makukuha.
Emil, parang ano daw eh, parang hindi mo pinipilit yung sarili mo, talagang ano daw may plano ka rin eh. Meron ka ring parang may evil design ka din para masira
Agenda.
talaga si Chloe.
Parang may
Kasi
agenda.
talagang, may agenda ka din eh. Kasi talagang, imagine, nasa sala si Benjo, pero ginawa mo yun. Grabe yung tapang mo dun ah. Ano yun? Ano yung nagtulak sa'yo para gawin yun?
Of course, direct, syempre bantay na andyan na yung si Kaiska nga, bantay sarado at pumapatay ng bakla. Diyos ko, kaya wala kaming choice, walang choice si Emil. Kundi, alam mo yun, gamitin yung mga konting pagkakataon at konting oras na yun para mailabas ni Emil yung pagmamahal niya kay Benjo.
Uy, teka lang good evening guys, sabi ni Michael Max. Good evening guys, except for Chloe.
Grabe.
Ayan, ayaw niya talaga si Chloe.
Agad.
Grabe naman kayo.
Ayan, talaga, yung anak ni Mami Chrissy nandito, nanunood. Ayan, si JP Dresser is still around, okay? Dorian McPhee, he finds you funny, Benjo. Talagang, yeah, I don't know, maybe you're funny. Your face is funny, maybe. Okay. There you go, guys. Now, I have this question for Chloe. Chloe, are you are you ready for my question?
Yes, ready.
Oh, but I'd like to ask you as Carla.
Oh, okay.
Will there be a chance that you will fall in love with a gay person?
As Carla po, honestly, I've already fallen in love with a gay or a bi person many times before.
Oh! Oh my God! I see that!
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because love is love.
Yeah. And most of the gay persons that we know, Carla, they are very resilient, they're very good looking.
And direct, most of them are mas gentleman kaysa sa mga totoong lalaki. So,
Yeah,
ayun.
I agree.
And this is quite sensitive, Carla. Remember, in the case of Christine Dacer, it was the gay people who really took care of her. No, I don't want to go into the details of that because it's still in court. But we have seen that in the CCTV, right? The gay people, the bi people were the ones actually carrying her, going to her room, right? So it was really, I don't know, but we really need to go beyond that and let's see the case unfolds. But
Yes.
I'd like to ask now, before I go to Chrissy, before I give the floor to Chrissy, I'd like to ask Mr. Carl. Carl,
Yes
how
po.
does it feel to be betrayed by the person you love?
Uh,
I mean, that's betrayal, right? That's I guess. Um, well, he had sex with a maid, right? And he knows that the maid was actually in love with him, and he did it. Do you honestly believe that there is such a thing as intoxication? Because I've been intoxicated several times, and I can still vividly remember even a tinge of what is happening. I don't know with Louis, do you agree with me? Kasi ako talaga, nalalasing ako ng several times, pero kahit pa paano may naaalala ko.
Direk, I think I agree somewhat with your observation.
Oo.
We get intoxicated, pero when we are at yung parang peak na ng intoxication, there are times that we cannot stop ourselves. Yung parang yun.
Yeah.
Yung parang, and remember, dun sa episode na yun, Benjo was actually calling out Emil's name. So sa isip niya, he was actually thinking that he was having sex with Emil when siguro because eto naman it was very clear that Chloe had a different agenda. Then yung she was actually guiding him kasi nakita natin na hinubad niya yung apron and all that. So it could have been we cut the scene dun na sumisigaw siya na Benjo, but it was never actually shown that she said no.
No, it wasn't.
That as
no,
well.
nobody. Kaya nga, there were a lot of comments that they said that she said no, but
he didn't.
No,
and if you look at the context of consent, again another Western concept. Kung titingnan natin, if we put it, if we bring it to court, you being a lawyer, I think the one who was abused here was not actually Chloe but Benjo. So it's not a question about intoxication because being intoxicated and not being able to say yes or giving a consent to a sexual act is actually part of the criteria of not being able to give consent.
Yeah.
So yun. Yeah. She could have easily just pushed Benjo away because wala na siyang lakas eh. So I believe na you can basically remember what happens, pero at a certain point, hindi mo na makokontrol, especially kung may control ng situation or mga nangyayari yung the other person.
Yeah, so let me play again the male chauvinist that all of you were accusing me of. So I will play again as a male chauvinist, and I will tell you, Carl, that there was indeed a betrayal on the part of Benjo, and Benjo as a man, he was really intoxicated, but there was really this tinge of reason for him to undo it, but he did it. So what can you say about it? Ikaw ba mapapatawad mo ba talaga katulad ng ginagawa mo ngayon sa mga episodes natin na pinapatawad mo talaga siya? In fact, hindi mo lang siya pinapatawad, nilalandi mo siya. 'Di ba? Is that a premeditated plan? Is that something that you have planned before, Carl?
Siguro direct, syempre, yung pinagsamahan din kasi talaga niyang Benmil talagang sobra simula nung season 1 hanggang ito magsama na sila.
No, I'm asking you as Emil.
Okay. Syempre direct sobrang sakit sa part ni Emil yun. Kasi 'di ba, kahit sabihin natin inalasing si Benjo at ito nga itong si Chloe parang biktima lang. Pero yun nga, naniniwala ako sinabi mo direct na may maalala ka pa rin kahit kasi nalasing ka. Naniniwala ako din, hindi pwedeng, siguro, of course, tama siguro na maaalala mo yung nangyari pero hindi mo kilala
So,
kung sino
Emil,
yun.
may
Oo.
galit ka talaga kay Benjo.
Of
Talagang
course, direct.
totoo.
Talagang may galit ako direct.
Now,
Kasi
let me ask Benjo. May naaalala ka ba talaga noon?
As far as I can remember, parang ang napasukan kong butas ay ang
Siniwa.
May amoy.
parang
Ano ba yan?
parang tahong. Ganun, as far as I can remember, hindi umuutot yun eh. So, no, I'm just kidding. Kasi yung mga viewers natin namamatay. Oy, dyan lang kayo mga Pilipino. Ano o diba? Ano, magano kayo dyan, mag-comment kayo dyan, o diba? Huwag kayong ano dyan. Pwede kayo magtanong sa amin ha.
Oy, mga inutil. O, diba?
Diba?
Hindi, no. Yun lang. Siguro, as Benjo, kasi ang hirap kasing i-reveal hanggat hindi pa natatapos yung episode direct. Di mo alam, baka may flashback dun, di ba? So, you just have to wait. Let's see kung ano mangyayari. Pero, dun sa episode, hanggang ngayon sa episode 7, I guess, Benjo, wala talagang nakita mo naman yung confession niya dun sa confrontation nila, 'di ba? Sinabi niya na wala siya talagang matandaan. Kaya humingi siya ng tawad. And I guess nangihingi siya ng ang inaano niya na lang, ang care niya na lang ngayon is the relationship between Emil and the baby na hindi natin sure kung sa kanya. Okay, hindi pa natin sure kung sa kanya. Pero I guess dahil nga gusto niyang maging responsible person and talagang he took care of Chloe kahit na ano pang sinasabi niya. Kahit nandiyan na si Iska 'di ba? Nasa story na si Iska. So siguro ina-analyze niya lang at nabibigatan siya sa sitwasyon. Hindi pa siya ngayon makabalance kung ano nangyari. Ikaw naman siguro as human as we are, 'di ba kapag marami ng patong-patong na hindi na tayo makapag-isip at makakagawa tayo ng mga bagay na hindi natin sinasadyang magawa. So let's see kung ano mangyayari kay Benjo at pinagdadasal ko na lang si Benjo. Ayun na lang po. Ayun po.
Okay, ayan, nababawasan na tayo ng audience. Kaya kailangan lumakas yung audience natin. Pakitaan muna tayo ng utong. Mauna na ako. Ito yung utong ko. Yan yung utong ko. Pinkish siya. So, pinkish siya medyo. Louie, it's your turn. Louie, it's your turn. Yes, it's your turn, Louie.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Hindi dyan. Yan, dyan. Yan.
Yeah.
Pakitaan na po ng utong. Ayan na po. Lapit mo sa camera, Louie.
Ang layo naka-laptop ako eh.
Kaya nga ilapit mo. Ayan po.
Ang layo.
Okay. Now we go to Carl. Carl. Okay. Yan. Ayan. Ay, ang laki ng utong mo. Lagi mo nilalaro yan. Ayan. Okay. We go now to John Ray. Ayan. Ay, ang itim. Negi. Okay. We go now to OJ.
Okay, wala lang po. Baka mabash tayo dito.
Pwede po, tite. Pwede po.
Okay. Miss Chrissy, go ahead. Okay. Marami ako magpapakita ng utong dito. Tatawagin ko lang yung mga friends ko. Raymart. Chang. Okay. Guys, you will see.
Tumataas yung
The
viewers.
production team. Si Awin muna. Awin. Okay, guys. Okay, Awin first. Okay, guys. Ayan, tumataas na po yung viewers. Magpapakita na po ng utong. Go. Utong. Dali na. Ayan, ito po. Ready? Ayan, production po namin yan. Ayan po.
Comment
Okay,
mine.
next.
Mag-mine kayo.
Okay. Mag-mine na po kayo kung sino yung mga ano.
Mga
Okay,
inuts.
next. Raymart. Ito nga pala, ayan po. Ang ganda po, di ba?
Ay,
Siya po si
Pagpag,
Cory.
Garcia.
Siya po si Cory. Si
Sorry.
Gloria.
Yung utong niya, yun oh.
Ayan, good evening daw. Okay.
Alam, kita agad yung utong niya.
Ayan.
Hindi, nunal yan.
Ay, Junal ba yun?
Ayan,
Nakala ko utong, be.
ayan yung utong. Ito, ilapit. Ayan na po. Okay.
Ayan. Laruin mo
Ayan.
nga utong mo, be.
Yung secretary ni Elizabeth Oropesa, pakitawag. Ayan, the secretary of
Grabe, star-studded.
Star-studded tayo ngayong gabi. Yes. Si Michelle Obamshell na magpapakita rin ng utong. Ayan, tumataas ha. Dahil nga, ayan.
May nag-mine na.
Meron, ayan. Mine daw, si JP Dresser. Ayan, mine. Nag-mine na sa'yo. Yung naka-block kanina, direct.
Ay,
Sino naka-block kanina?
Si Awin.
Awin. Alika ulit.
Na-mine ka na.
Na-mine na
Screenshot
sa...
$500 lang po sa super
sabi?
chat para po
Halika.
makuha si
Si
Awin.
JP Dresser, ayaw mo raw ba dito? Alika. Yan o, ganda niyan o. Ayaw mo.
Ganda.
Ganda, di ba?
Ganda.
Ayun. Natawa lang. Ayan na. Meron nag-mine sa'yo. Ayan. Pakita ulit ng utong.
$500 lang po
Ayan
para
po,
makuha
ayan.
si Awin.
Pamine, guys.
Ito po. Michelle Obamshell. Magpapakita rin po ng utong kung gaano po ka. Ayan. Ayan po. Ayan o, di ba? Pakita ng utong. Ayan, okay po. Ayan, tumaas na po yung mga viewers natin ulit.
Ayan,
Guwapo.
Direk, may bumabati
Okay,
sa'yo.
good
Sabi ni Lady Lee Montilla, hello, Direk, from Mango Delight Official.
Ay,
Ayan.
ang good delight, our
Napakasarap
sponsor,
eh.
Lady Lee Montilla. Ayan. Donald Butts, he said he wants to see the nipple of Miss OJ. Okay?
Gusto nyo ba talaga?
Yeah, you cannot refuse Donald Butts because...
Okay, sige.
Okay.
Okay, sige. Wait lang. Balikan nyo ako.
Ayan na naman.
Okay. All right. So, before we see the nipple of Miss OJ, I'd like to ask Mr. Carl. Mr. Carl.
Recky.
Because Benjo said, well, we have seen that Benjo had sex with a girl. Can you also have sex with a girl?
As email direct?
Yes, of course.
Oh, no, direct.
Ayaw mo?
Si email ayaw niya. Kasi nga yung ex niya nga nung season 1, wala nangyari sa kanila eh.
Wala nangyari.
Wala nangyari sa kanila.
Kasi Marina, yung ex mo, nanonood siya. Nandito si Marina ngayon.
Ay,
OMG. Yeah.
Ay, Marina.
So, nothing happened between you and your ex-girlfriend?
Wala, direct. Wala po.
When you were younger, have you masturbated with a girl? I mean, as a meal? Have you... Because that's just a thought, right? It's a thought process, Louie. Don't be shocked with that. Have you thought about it? I mean, masturbating for a girl?
Siguro nahihirapan. Baka magkaroon ako ng kasalanan kay Emil.
Kay Benjo?
Baka
Hindi
magkaroon
Emil,
kay Benjo. Si Emil. Kasi direct parang busy person kasi nung bata pa si Emil. Talagang siya na yung kumakain sa pamilya nila. Madalas siya talagang, alam mo yun,
Anong kinakayo ni Emil?
Ayun. Siyempre naghahanap sila ng makakain. Nila Mama Edna niya. So, parang wala pa sa isip niya yun. Then, doon naging sila ni Marina, yun, sila lang, girlfriend. Pero dumating itong nakulong sila sa penthouse. Doon palang doon yung first experience talaga ni Emil.
Okay, I have a question because Mighty is a very important character in season 1. Have you ever fucked Mighty?
Grabe, maawa kayo sa manok.
No, because that is in the province of Louis. In the provinces, Louis, that's part of the rite of passage, right? That's in the provinces.
Yeah.
Honestly, have you ever,
You need
as Emil, have you ever fucked Mighty?
Hindi pa direct. Pero ewan ko sa dalawa kong kapatid kasi sila yung laging nasa bahay.
Tinamay pa yung mga kapatid.
Kaya shoutout sa mga kapatid ko.
Okay.
Ayan, nag-comment si Marina Perez. Hindi man lang natikman si Emil.
Yan.
Ayan, siya yung girlfriend ni Emil sa season 1.
Yes po.
Yeah, siya si Mahal. Ayan, siya si Mahal. Ay, shoutout sa iyo. Shoutout sa mga
Ay,
kabalugan
ay,
natin dyan. Pero gusto ko lang sabihin na sa probinsya, hindi ko pa ako, me as John Ray, hindi ko pa na-try mag-fuck ng manok. Pero na-try ko magpadila sa aso. Nang pag... Ay, natawa si Carl kasi na-try, nakarelate po siya, nagpa-chupis po siya sa aso, guys.
Takot ako sa aso, guys.
Ayan, may rabies nga lang. So, wag nating tutularan. Dapat tuta pa lang. Tawa ka direct. Hindi, kailangan natin mabuhay yung audience kasi. Sino?
Si Awin, may nagtatanong, directly, anong pangalan na nakablakan?
Okay. Dito Kawin, meron ako ano eh. Ayan, ano daw pangalan ng kablock? Ano daw pangalan mo?
Ano po, Awin Valencia.
Juni.
Ano?
Awin Valencia.
Awin Valencia daw. Awin Valencia.
Last prize, last prize.
Magkano daw? Magkano?
Ano po, 250 todo na.
Oh, 250 all the way. All the way, not 250.
Comment mine, mga inuts!
Oo, comment mine na. Oh, diba? Screenshot nyo na lang to, diba? Tapos yan nyo na lang sa Phil Stations channel. Okay, dire.
Diba?
Lang. Okay, tanong na muna natin kay Miss OJ. OJ, ikaw ba? Never ka nagjakol na babae yung pinagjakulan mo?
Hindi. Kasi pag nakakita ako ng Pepe, ng babae, parang ang pangit. Parang inaasar ako. Parang,
Ano itsura? Ano itsura?
Parang
Ano
nakaasar,
itsura?
parang ganyan. Parang nakaganyan. Di ba? Nakaganyan naman. Ganyan.
Oh,
Pero
lapit mo
Pepe,
yung mukha mo sa camera.
parang ginagayon ako ng Pepe. Ginagayon ako. Kaya
Ba't sila nang gagano?
Hindi ko nga alam talaga. Parang, sabi ko tangin ng mga poking ko. Kaya mula na nakita ko ng poking ng gaganon. Hindi na talaga ako tumingin ulit. Kasi talagang na-trauma ako eh. Hanggang ngayon, dala-dala ko yung trauma. Napapanaginipan ko pa yung mga poking yun. Diyos ko, bangungo talaga. Yun yung lagi ko.
Oy, ayan, may question si Michael Max. Direk, I have a serious question. Since you're a lawyer by profession, is it considered rape when someone made love to a person who is under the influence of alcohol? Okay. Let me tell you this. Being intoxicated is sometimes a mitigating circumstance. So it will lower down the penalty, but it is not an excuse for the crime of rape. Okay? So it's not an excuse. Okay? But it will mitigate. So it will lower down the penalty, pero you will still be convicted with rape. Kaya ayan yung mga tanong natin kanina, no? Yung mga tanong natin kay Benjo kasi nga ng rape ang hayop. Hindi naman natin alam kung ng rape kasi nga sinabi, it's still consensual. Remember that Chloe is an adult. So she has the capacity to consent to the carnal relation. So she already has a carnal knowledge, no? So she consented to it. Let me ask you, Chloe. Gusto mo ba talaga si Benjo? Gusto mo talaga may mangyari sa inyo? Honestly.
Sobra.
Oh, see? So that explains everything. Okay? So that is consensual. Okay? Ngayon ang iintay natin mga kapatid, kung kamukha ba ni Benjo yung ipapanganak ni Chloe. Kasi kapag ka nanganak
Ay, oo nga. Totoo.
kapag ka nanganak si Chloe ng 8 na batik-batik, mukhang ang nakabuntis kay Chloe, yung aso nila.
Dalmatian.
Oh, Dalmatian. Okay, so iintay natin yan mga kapatid, ha? Ayan. Guys, we still have like a few moments before we end this pagpag. But let me give the floor to Chrissy for her last questions.
Okay, I was shocked kanina with the conversation with my favorite to ask question to Carla when you mentioned about you have had relationships with bisexual men or gay men, right?
I haven't had a relationship, but I already fall in
Attracted
love.
to?
Yes, attracted to someone who's not straight many times
Okay.
before.
Okay. So you're attracted to. Well, my question is, would you think it would be possible for you to have a successful relationship with someone of that kind?
Personally, I think yes, because I also have friends who have who's gay, but she has a relationship with a girl. So I think kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, Miss Chrissy, love is love. Kung ganun, edi go.
Yes.
Last na talaga na follow up.
Yes
Kaya,
naman.
kaya mo, you could tolerate like your man to be making love with another man? That's my question
Ah,
there.
ah,
Yes.
as Carla siguro yung kapag merong other ano na, I think no.
That
That's an honest answer.
that's true.
Kasi
It's very hard.
I still value loyalty sa relationship. So I think
Yes.
kung pupunta tayo sa ganung usapan, I think hindi po.
Thank you. Back to you, Derek Vince.
Yes, it's 12 midnight. Happy birthday,
Yes,
Jomar.
happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Happy birthday.
So I
Happy
guess that's
birthday.
it for tonight. I'd like to say thank you to all of you, to Donald and the rest of the guys. Dorian, thank you. Why don't you guys invite them for the next episode and invite them to like or to follow you in your various social media accounts? Let's start with Miss OJ.
Hello, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. At again, we are very grateful for all the support and love that you are giving to us. And we hope to be, alam niyo yun, makasama pa namin kayo hanggang sa matapos yung series. Kasi malay nyo, hindi nyo alam kung kailan matatapos yung series. Dahil tuloy-tuloy lang to. Hanggat hindi pa natatapos yung mga, nauubos yung mga eksena, tuloy-tuloy lang.
True.
Yeah. So, ang request ko lang sana tunghayan po ninyo kung paano mag-unfold ang bawat storya ng mga buhay namin. Dahil sigurado po namin that we are giving you a very good story. So, sana maikwento nyo sa mga kaibigan ninyo, kapatid ninyo, na may magandang series na nag-air ngayon sa YouTube. Kami na lang ata naiwan no? Tayo na lang ba naiwan, John Ray?
Filipino, yeah.
Tayo na daw naiwan sa Pilipinas. So,
Nakamute
yun.
ka.
Okay lang.
So, yun, nasa amin na yung spotlight ngayon. Kaya, ang ganda dahil, Diyos ko, ang ganda talaga.
Ang ganda.
Yun, ang ganda.
Diba?
So, yun. Follow nyo ako sa mga social media accounts ko. Kayo na bahala maghanap. Thank you po.
Okay, Miss Carla.
Hi guys! Charot. Maraming salamat po to those people. Di na yung basher. Charot. Anyway, hello, shout out to everyone who stayed until 12 midnight with us tonight sa Pagpag Forum. For those who haven't watched it yet, please do watch it kasi grabe talaga mga kaibigan. Sa mga hindi pa nakakapag-share, please do share kasi nako, marami pa yung mga pasabog. Kanina 'di ba anong nangyari? Nabitin kayo 'di ba? So, abangan niyo 'yan next Saturday dahil mas marami pang magaganap mga kaibigan. Nag-uumpisa pa lang tayo, guys. Nasa kalahati pa lang tayo ng season na 'to. Ano 'to? Kaya guys, tara na. Let's go. And mag-tweet na rin kayo, guys. Ayan. Maraming salamat, guys. Ayun. Sana masarap
Okay.
ulam niyo, guys.
Thank you, Chloe. Profi of TikTok is here. He said, well, he's just trying to to banter with OJ and with Carla. And
Hi,
Dorian,
Profi.
thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart. And to my good friend, Donald Butts, thank you for your ayuda. We call it ayuda. Your donation to our theater company. good night to all of you. And I'd like to turn you over to our good friend, Carl Adaron.
Yes, guys. Hello sa mga viewers natin na natitira dyan. Thank you so much sa inyo. Kila Joel, yan, shoutout daw. Kila Joel Benjamin, basahin muna natin. Si Donald Butts, thank you so much po sa lahat-lahat ng yan, yung mga nagstay up. Guys, yes guys, nood kayo ng Why Love Why the series, guys. Every Saturday yan, 8 p.m. At i-follow niyo po kami sa aming mga social media accounts yan para lagi kayong updated. At guys, sana wag kayong magsawa kaming suportahan hanggang nandito kami. Sana nandiyan din kayo palagi para sa amin. Thank you guys and good night. Maraming salamat.
Okay, thank you, Emil.
Thank you, guys.
Sabi ni Profi, lumaban ka kay Chloe, sapakin mo nga yan.
Ay, naku,
Abangan niyo po yung
nananapak
suntukan
talaga yan.
namin, guys. Abangan niyo baka meron.
Chloe, mag-ingat ka, nananapak talaga yan.
Uy!
Uy! Ako lang to!
Uy, ano to?
Hindi,
So, teka lang.
Hala, bakit gano'n?
Hindi na
Bakit?
nanadyak pa yan.
Hindi po PSF. Ano to?
Ay,
Phil
ay,
Stages
sorry.
Film.
Ay, Wayla Boy ba? Wayla Boy, sorry,
Teka
sorry.
lang. Baka hindi po to sindak, by the way.
Ay,
Why Love Why?
Ay, sorry. Akala ko
Why Love
isang dugo.
Hindi po to sindak. Pang sindak lang po yun.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Okay. And of course, our good friend, Mr. John Ray Rivas.
Ayan, malungkot lang siya.
Teka lang yung audio kasi naayos ko. Direct pa-mute. Ako na. Ayan, okay. Hi guys, welcome to Phil Stagers Films. Thank you for the support, for all the sorry, naglag ako. For the support. Yeah, thank you for the support, guys. Hindi kami magpapatuloy. Ha? Sorry, nasasabaw ako. I mean, i-follow niyo po ako sa lahat ng social media accounts ko, guys. Thank you for the support, guys. Please share this content, lalo na sa mga social media accounts nyo. Guys, please, yung mga may Twitter dyan, please naririnig niyo ba kami? Naririnig niyo ba kami?
Yes po,
Yes.
Hindi, sila ata, hindi.
Hindi, meron. Oh, yung Twitter alter, no? Narinig.
Ayan, yung Twitter, guys, please.
Alter.
Wala kami alter. Hindi, please follow niyo po kami sa aming social media accounts and hanggang episode 15 pa po kami. So magkikita-kita pa tayo. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari, kung manganganak ba si Chloe, kung malalaglag ba yung anak niya, kung ano bang mangyayari. So bahala na kayo. So tingnan natin na. Let's see. Hulaan niyo yung ending nitong series na to kasi feeling ko magiging to, parang probinsyano. Hanggang ilang episodes pa to, guys. So let's see. Ingat kayo parati, stay safe and God bless po. Happy birthday sa iyo, guys.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday po.
And I guess that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to our resource speaker, Louis.
Again, thank you very much for being here. Watch out for the next episode, and thank you very much for being patient with us with our subtitles. We will fix the other 15 international subtitles tonight so that you can actually enjoy them. The English subtitles are actually there, and of course, follow us on our social media. We are all over.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you to my co-host, Miss Chrissy.
Hey, thank you very much for all your support. But I would like to take this opportunity to greet our boss. Advance happy birthday this coming Tuesday. Happy birthday. We love you.
Yay!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Direk.
sa'yo.
Happy birthday, Direk.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Direk.
Happy birthday.
Direct,
Thank you,
gusto
thank
mo
you.
magkape?
Turning over to Direk.
Direct, na lang tayo sa birthday mo, Direct.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks to all our avid viewers here. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat and God bless you all. Ayan yung mga staff namin. We are also, ayan sila. That's Direk Bong. That's our editor, Sir Jason. That's our production manager, Sir Domeng. And we are actually editing a film. This is different from the from what you're seeing. Ayan, ayan, ayan. Yan yung mga staff namin, si Raymart, ayan, si Raymart, nakita ba sila? Si Raymart,
Pakita.
si Awin, at si Madam, doon ka punta. Ayan, si Madam Chang. Ayan. Ayan, asa siya? Ayan siya.
Yeah.
Ang ganda niya, di ba?
May team din dito nag-e-edit nung short film ni Miss
Yeah.
Chrissy.
Ayan, meron din yung team na nag-edit ng short film ni Miss Chrissy doon sa, asan? Ayan na, pakita naman natin. Pwede ba natin pakita yung nag-edit naman dyan? Ayan. Ayan, papakita naman po natin yung nag-edit sa kabila. Yes, yes. Ayan naman.
Diba ako?
Nakakita ka.
Yan, ito po yung...
Yeah, tignan niyo po guys, Phil Stagers Films is really giving you good contents, guys.
Busy po dito.
Ayan.
Editing
Ayan sila.
Wow.
This is Kian. And the director is there. And then, Ellie.
Ellie, ang cute.
Yeah.
And then,
Kumamay din yung pusa.
Louie.
Ay, andyan pala siya.
Yan, ito po yung maraming staff. Tapos ito nilang mga. Alam, nag-award ito.
Pang salaman.
Yan.
Ayan. Ayan.
Yay.
So talagang we are giving you good contents, guys. Phil Stagers talaga naman nagbibigay sa inyo ng mga dekalidad na hindi lang putyo-putyo. Okay, so direct take it away.
Thank you very much, guys.
Gusto ko makita.
Ayan, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Salamat po sa pagsubaybay sa Why Love Why Episode 7. At maraming salamat po sa pagsama po sa amin sa Pagpag Forum. We will see each other again on Saturday. Thank you, guys. I love you all. And please follow me in my various social media accounts. TikTok, Vince Tanada, and Instagram, Vincent_Tanada, and my Facebook, Vince Tanada. God bless you all. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
God bless
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, guys. See you next Saturday. Next Saturday. Bye.
Happy birthday, Dereki.
Thank you.
Birthday.
Nagsimula tayong dalawa, bigla na lang naging isa. Sa pangako tayong nagmumula, walang wakas ating tadhana. Nagsimula tayong naghahanap, hanggang hinahanap ay nalasap. Ngayong dambana ay nilalandas, tutunguhin pag-ibig na wagas. Saksi ang Diyos, saksi ang araw at buwan, saksi ang tubig at bulkan. Tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal. naghahanap hanggang hinahanap ay nalasap. Ngayong dambana ay nilalandas, tutunguhin pag-ibig na wakas. Saksi ang Diyos, saksi ang araw at buwan, saksi ang tubig at bulkan. Tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal. Hindi magpapago, hindi ka iiwan. Landas natin kung paano sinimulan. Pag-ibig natin sinain, kailanman paghiwalayin lamang ng kamatayan. Saksi ang Diyos, saksi ang araw at buwan, saksi ang tubig at bulkan. Tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal, tayo'y kasal. Sa tunggalian ng pag-ibig, ang puso ba'y pipintig? Doon ba sa makisig o kung saan iikot ang daigdig?
Sa tunggalian ng pag-ibig, maririnig pang tinig, mamumutawi sa iyong bibig, agad-agad naman lalapit.
Sa tunggalian ng pag-ibig, kanino ba hahalik? Sa umibig ba o inibig? Mas mabuti munang tumahimik.
Ako na lang,
Ako na lang
ang iyong pipiliin.
Paano sasabihin?
Ako na lang,
Ako na lang
ngalan kong babanggitin.
Yan ang pag-ibig natin.
Sa tunggalian ng pag-ibig, bakit kaibigay sumiksik? Aagawan pa ba ng halik sa babaeng pinakaibig?
Sa tunggalian ng pag-ibig, dalawang pagkataong titindig. Kahit 10 puso lang may pintig, lalabanan pa